Friday, January 1st, 1904. Clear, not very cold.
That's the first entry in this long-lost diary. In a year when Teddy Roosevelt was president, the Panama Canal was being built, and the Baltimore fire burned hundreds of homes, Catherine Bonine wrote about life in Lancaster.
Flora and her husband called treated them to cake.
The reader, Kendall Brenneman, bought the diary on eBay for $300. It's one of dozens she has purchased for the Lost Diary Project, in which she shares the written word from the books and her research.
In general, I really like stories of everyday people. So, they're not trying to document something for other people to read, usually. And I like that, because they don't really edit themselves.
Kendall, who now lives in the Netherlands, was in Lancaster visiting family. She grew up here. She and her boyfriend took some time to scout out and photograph locations mentioned in the diary.
Yeah, it's kind of a, what would you call it, a scavenger hunt sort of thing. Just kind of seeing what still exists and what doesn't.
It's an interesting building, though.
Yeah, I like the back upstairs walkway.
They found what was once Catherine's home on South Queen Street and the nearby church.
I can see it, and I know what she's talking about and how far she had to walk or drive, or yeah, it's nice to have more of an idea.
Catherine is buried here in Woodward Hill Cemetery in Lancaster. Most likely she went to her grave not knowing that the words she penned in private would eventually be made public. That's not lost on Kendall.
I don't think she wrote anything very embarrassing in hers, because I am always a little hesitant, like, should I share this or not? But it was over 100 years ago, and she's probably not embarrassed about it now. This is the story of their family in 1904.
Once she returned home, Kendall posted a reading of Catherine's diary, complete with photos from Lancaster.
Oh, it gets a little scribbly.
She admits the handwriting is not always easy to decipher. Kendall says now that she's read so many of these diaries, she's going to have to up her game and be more serious about the one that she has kept since childhood. In Lancaster, Susan Shapiro, WGAL News 8.